Ashton here with Love, Life and Disability.
Hi everybody, it's Kay. Hope you're all keeping well and staying out of mischief. So I've not been really giving you updates based on me at the moment because there's not been really a lot to report on because there's been a lot of complications and problems with the sperm donation side of things. Obviously COVID has had a huge impact on donors actually coming forward here in the UK and even overseas. So it's difficult, and especially when the donor also has to be checked for my disability, that does require a blood sample. So if they've not already got one at the bank, it means the donor coming in to be tested. And obviously he can agree or disagree to that because he's completely within his right. So that's all a little bit slow at the moment because we're trying to reach out to the donors that I've selected to see if any of them can come in or whether or not they're happy to be checked for my disability. There's not many in the UK. I think there's about another 6 donors coming onto the file in the next month with the Pacific Bank that I'm using. But we say that's 6 donors, that's 6 British donors. But with that, it's not going to be 6 people I have a choice of because I have a CMV negative thing, which basically means I do not have the herpes virus. So unless I was positive, I could have had either positive or negative, but because I'm negative, I can only really have the negative unless you take the risk and go for a CMV positive, which basically means you risk your fetus and stuff getting infected with the virus, which then can cause complications during the pregnancy. And obviously the point of IVF is to avoid all complications where possible for the child, to give the child the best in life. So yeah, we'll see what comes of that when those profiles come forward. But I will keep you updated. So yeah, I'm sorry it's all been a bit short over the past few weeks, and I'm in hope that you have been enjoying the podcast and the vlogs with amazing people talking about disabilities and working in the media industry. We have a lot more of these to come. May is Neurofibromatosis Awareness Day, so we will be speaking to Adam Pearson and hopefully speaking to a few other people with neurofibromatosis as well to gain an understanding what it's like living with this condition from other perspectives, so then you'll get a real idea of my disability that little bit more. But until then, we'll be speaking to many other people, and I'm sure there may be something for everyone. There's certainly a lot that you can learn living with a disability and working in the media, so it's important that we get those messages out there. And I've had fun talking to people because I like talking, we all know that. And I've not really got much else to really report right now because I'm still single. I've been doing a lot of speed dating with Fast Love speed dating, but I'm still yet to meet the right guy for me when I've been on these sites or even Zoom calls, breakout spaces. They're either older or really young, like 21. And when they tell you that they were 12 when you started to go to America or you're starting high school and they're just being born, you know there might be just a little bit of an age gap. Don't have a problem with an age gap, but yeah, when it shows like that and how their mindsets are at the moment, oh, I'm just at university and you've not been to uni for about 10 years, so it's a bit difficult to really have similarities in common at that moment in time. So still very much on the dating scene, but not dating as such because I'm kind of happy, you know. It's being on your own, I think it's pretty cool because you can reassess everything, you've got things to reevaluate, and I am really, really happy because, you know, I'm doing all my IVF and I need to take that into account as well, that, you know, it's going to be a stressful, horrendous procedure that I'm going to be having, and hopefully if it all works out well, I'll have an awesome little mini me. And that's a lot for a guy my age or younger, or even older, to take on board or even agree to. So I do think I'm probably best already suited to somebody that's already got a child because they'll understand, you know, what the process is like and changing nappies and how great it is to be a parent. And they might be less bothered that the child's not biologically theirs. So who knows? It's a kind of a wait and see. But there's no one active out there at the moment, not talking to anyone, just getting on with life, really. Working a lot at the moment, got a few amazing projects taking place at the moment at work, and I'm looking forward to those being released. And we will be tweeting to those on social media once they're released in May. So do keep an eye out, and we will share those with you. But unfortunately, that's all there is for me from today. There's not a lot. You will be the first people to know, obviously, when there is anything new to be reporting on. Until then, me and our little awesome Stitcher will toodle off and say goodbye. And I best get back to doing some physio. I don't just wear coral orange for a laugh. It's my physio outfit. It's what I do some of my home exercises in. And yeah, I best get back to that, because if I don't, I'm just not going to get strong, and I'm just going to keep being weak and unable to do much. So I'm going to love and leave you, and I shall see you all very soon.